captains, please make your way to the middle. We are ready for the toss. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for game 13 between the Mombasa Cement Giants and the Mahadev Strikers. We've got the chairman of Shree Patel Samaj, Mr. Ramjibai Varsani in the middle with us. Chairman, Kanbi Sports Club, Mr. Dhiraj Vekaria. Who's going to call?
Heads.
Tails it is. You win the toss. What's your decision?
We're going to bat first.
Any specific reasons as to why you want to bat first?
I think we just want to put scoreboard pressure on the board. And looking at the yesterday's game, it was difficult to chase on this wicket because it was
And you recently pulled off a very close match. A lot to learn from that game.
Yes, definitely. We are a good side. We're just not putting things into play. And I think today we are trying to put everything like batting and fielding and bowling all together so that we can pull off a win today.
Your last game in group stages, a win could most likely seal a semi-final spot.
This is a do-or-die game for us, and we know every player knows what is at stakes. So we are going for it.
Best of luck. Rakib, would you have wished to bat first?
Yeah, we were looking to bat first, but I think under the lights the ball comes back on the bat well, so we don't have a problem chasing.
You played yesterday. Is fatigue something you're concerned about?
Not really. The momentum is on our side, so we don't have any fatigue problems. I think when you're winning, you really want to play the games as they come.
Best of luck tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the news from the middle is the Mombasa Cement Giants have won the toss and elected to bat.
Yeah, guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match is about to begin. It's the Mombasa Cement Giants versus the Strikers. News from earlier on was the Mombasa Cement Giants won the toss, and as you can see, their two openers are out in the middle. Good luck to both the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You are tuned into the YouTube channel of the Swaminarayan Pro20, brought to you live from the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj grounds. And the match that we are all been waiting for, it's about to start right now in the next few minutes. It's match number 13 between the Mombasa Cement Giants and the Mahadev Strikers, where earlier on the Cement Giants won the toss, and without any hesitation, they've just decided to choose to bat first. Both captains actually wanted to bat first. Joining me in the com box is my dear friend Jamil Alibhai and yours truly, Mitesh Chavda.
Yep, Radio 44 representatives here tonight for match number 13 between the Mahadev Strikers and the Mombasa Cement Giants. Yeah, another cracking match for the night here, Mitesh. And it's a fine Monday evening here in Nairobi West. And here comes Rikesh with the first ball of this innings. Single picked up there. Mitesh, how is the Swaminarayan Pro20 League turned out so far? We've gone through 7 to 8 days of great cricketing action, huge icons of inspiration from cricket as well, and our local talents here in Kenya that has gotten this platform to, you know, showcase what they have, and they have done just that.
Yeah, I mean, it has been an absolute spectacle, not for us up here, but also for the fans, for the players, for the coaches, and all in all, it's the benefits that it has brought to the local community. You know, the overall goal was to get over 200 surgeries done at the Swaminarayan Langata Hospital, and Rikesh has just been signed for a long on boundary. Wow, a treatment that is not used to in his first over.
What about that? That's Mohit Jawa with a biggie. First over, second ball, 6. How about that for a start for the Mombasa Cement Giants? And Mohit Jawa has had one of those campaigns here at the Swaminarayan Pro20 where he has enjoyed doing that from time to time again, but fails to settle in later in the game. That's another great shot, but finds the fielder in the middle. They pick up a single. Rakesh Patel definitely on high confidence right now, coming out of a win from the weekend in the scorching sun where they faced the Mafuko Mavericks. They won that one by merely 11 runs. Tough game there, but they do pick up the points for that game. Alongside Mohit Jawa today, batting the opening, we have Pushpa Kirai, who's come in. Oh, that was close. It's missed everybody. Might have been an edge to that. It's changed the direction of the ball. Fielder does well to maintain just a single there. Bye is called. Rikesh has definitely shown that in his first overs he can showcase some magic, bowling out key players and international ones too with his magical spin. Straight to the fielder. That's a dot to finish the over from Rikesh. 9 runs off it. Mombasa Cement Giants are looking to make 180 if it continues this way, but are definitely looking to pick up points here in their upcoming finale. Mitesh, how do you think the Mombasa Cement Giants will be coming into this one, considering they've had ups and downs in this Swaminarayan Pro20, if I may say?
I think it's been more of downs for the batting and ups only for the bowling for them. They've been brilliantly with the ball. In the last match, they almost defended a score of 135. In the game prior to that, they defended 132. So in terms of batting, it's been no ups, but just down. But bowling, wow, they've been one of the best bowling sides throughout the tournament. Nemaya last match managed to pick 5 wickets. He turned the game on its head, you know.
But here, coming to bowl over number 2 is another great bowler for the Mahadev Strikers. That's found the gap. It's going to race towards the boundary. It's 4 runs.
He had a brilliant evening yesterday. Lucas had a good game yesterday. He just wanted to start off with a loosener. Just relax his shoulders a bit. Like this. And then Rakeb would be hoping that he carries on with this wicket-taking form for yesterday. Maybe a wicket or so in the power play. And that would be more than... That's down to Tishara Pereira.
This is a great start from Mombasa Cement Giants. Both the batsmen are taking responsibility for boundaries and singles. So it's a good plan so far from the men in orange. Maybe they overlooked and reflected on their previous games and maybe didn't focus on just bowling, but also now they're batting.
Well, they've started well. The problem is that when their wickets fall, they fall in a hurry, you know. So it's basically opening floodgates for the wickets to fall.
That's hit down the ground, sent back towards Lucas. He can only watch it as it races towards the boundary. It's a great shot there from Mohit Jawa.
Oh wow, what a start by Java. I think he's come out with a clear intent of scoring and scoring big, you know. Yeah, look, I think both teams are looking for a win. This Mombasa Cement Giants know that this is their last game in the group stage. So a win for them tonight will definitely secure a spot for them in the semi-finals. More or less, it will 95% seal their semi-finals spot. Mahadev Strikers, on the other hand, have a game after this on Wednesday. Yes, on Wednesday. But they wouldn't want to take their chances in the last match. So both teams here are definitely not going to give anything away right now. Oh, that's gone over Tishara Pereira's head. Oh, just cleared his head. It's gone for a boundary. Mohit Jawa has come with clear intent. He's striking at almost 250 here.
Quite expensive there from Lucas already in this over, and he's conceded 2 boundaries. But how about this for batting? And yeah, 3 boundaries in this over actually, Mitesh. But that's what they're looking for, the gaps and the spaces here in this game, the batsmen. And they're doing fantastic so far, keeping calm, keeping their heads cool, using the ball in their favor. Just like that, risky one, but getting the gaps.
A bright start for the Mombasa Cement Giants. 22 for the loss of no wickets. They're very quick to get out of their grooves right now. And change in bowling.
So we still have some cricketing action here from the Swaminarayan Pro20. Tomorrow we have the Mafuko Mavericks take on the Playmaster Warriors. Great encounter there for the two sides. Remember, almost all these sides are on level points. Later on Wednesday we have Strikers, Mahadev Strikers take on the Purple Dot Ndovos, who are out of this campaign. But the Mahadev Strikers have a great advantage of even topping the table if things go their way. Right now, they have a task to take out these two batsmen from Mombasa Cement Giants as they are
Raj.
here.
It's Raj Patel with his left arm. Gone straight to the hands of Rakeh Patel. What a change. What an introduction by the captain. And what a way to deliver that.
Oh, that's a
Quick
huge wicket. He's gone. He can only watch and walk back to the dressing room. That was such a dolly soft one for the captain to pick up. He's got a wicket there. Raj Patel. What a change in strategy there, Mitesh. You're absolutely right, and it's worked here for the Mahadev strikers. A well picked up wicket and a much deserved one there for them, as they were really looking to form a partnership there.
Mahadev strikers have been brilliant in the power play. They have ensured that they get wickets straight on, especially in the power play, which is definitely going to slow down the scoring rate. Sukhdeep Singh coming out in the middle for the Mombasa Cement Giants.
What a recovery this is from Mahadev strikers here, coming in with the second over first ball, picking up a wicket. And this is quite some pressure on the Mombasa Cement Giants. Raj Patel is known for putting a great performance. Picked up a couple of wickets as well in the previous game on Sunday.
Interesting strategy by Raj here, bowling over the wicket for the right-handed batsman. Sorry, bowling round the wicket for the right-handed batsman.
Yeah, absolutely. That's interesting. Is it going to work? Straight to
Well,
the bowler. Well, it's working right now, but don't you think, Mitesh?
I think a wicket definitely going to slow down the scoring rate.
And as you mentioned, yes, the game has absolutely slowed down. Before this, we were at 20 runs plus.
Oh,
Big shout from all the players in disbelief that there was no nick there.
oh, Raj was super excited about that. And it's a maiden wicket by Raj Patel at the end of 3 overs. Mombasa Cement Giants 22 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. At the end of 3 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants are 22 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Hiten has just been hooked over the mid-on boundary.
Wow! That is huge,
That's
Mitesh!
gone
That's-
almost to the volleyball pitch. What a way to welcome him to the bowling crease.
This is what Mohit Jawa can do here.
And it doesn't seem like the wicket falling has really stopped Mohit from playing his shots.
Oh, that was huge. Huge, huge, huge out of the park. And will we see some more as he's enjoying this right now?
Same direction, but this time on the ground. Sukhdeep Singh yet to open his account. And while on the other hand, Mohit Java is striking them at 220. He's on 22 runs of just 9 deliveries. Straight to the cover region player. It's a loud appeal by the keeper and the bowler.
Sukhdeep Singh here facing 7 balls. Still to open his account. He's really struggling out there for the Mombasa Cement Giants, and Mohit Jawa is doing most of the work.
That looked very, very close. Oh, Sukhdeep clearly struggling here. Yeah, just indicating to himself the ball is coming in.
Yeah, that previous delivery was very close. That's why there was a huge appeal. That's what he 10 can do here. Oh, that was very close. That's a great over from Hiten Vicaria.
At the end of 4 overs, we are 29 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Mohit Java on 22 runs of 9 and Sukhdeep 0 from 9. I'll announce after. Rikesh Hirani back into the attack. Oh,
That's
just
straight
over
over
his
him.
head.
Yeah, and it's gone straight for the boundary. It's 4 runs. What a shot that is from the man in the middle, Mohit Jawa.
If you look at that delivery of the flight, it was quite a slow ball, and that's the reason Mohit Java decided to step out to take away any spin on that delivery and drill it down past the bowler's head.
And the umpire's head too. Close one there. He took a duck. Quite a tall man there, the umpire.
Oh, Pamba is quite tall.
Better delivery there from Rikesh. I think they'll be looking for those, you know, the ones that have the boundaries as well as pick up the singles in the over, get the run rate going. That's up in the air. It's all the way. It's a massive one. It's a huge six.
Clearly, Rakeb not happy with that delivery. He is really furious with the bowler there, with field inside the 30-yard circle.
How about
You
this
cannot
for
bowl
a stroke?
a length delivery when your fielders are on top.
Oh, that almost took the chair out and broke it in half. That's Mohit Jawa's power right now, and we might just see the fastest 50 of this tournament. That's also gone down for the covers. Finds the fielder, they pick up 2. And easy 2 they do. Getting some running in there, warming up again, I think, the Mombasa Cement Giants. For now, they've been enjoying this. Here comes Rikesh. That's up and over. It's all the way. Don't even go look for that ball because it's a massive one. It's a 6 for the Mombasa Cement Giants. And guess who? 40 runs up for Mohit Jawa.
Oh gosh, Rikesh is having one of those bad days. He is clearly not happy with himself.
That has
That just hit the tree and got lost. Forget about it landing in the river for a swim.
Yeah, Rikesh needs to get one more ball in this over where he's been hit for boundaries all round. He's definitely upset
Bowled a bit
and
too
frustrated.
He's bowled a bit too slow, and the flight has been very dolly. So a slow flight in a slow delivery is actually giving Mohit a chance to pick his spot.
And I don't think the ball is even turning enough for him, Rikesh. Usually he gets that turn that he likes. But tonight is not just working for him. One more ball. Will it be expensive? Great, great way to wrap up that over from Rikesh. It's 5 overs up and Mombasa Cement Giants are on 47 for the loss of 1. Mohit Jawa on 40 runs. Sukhdeep Singh yet to open his account. Rikesh hit for 26 in the last over.
At the end of 5 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants are at 47 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Mohit Jawa playing off 40 runs from just 15 deliveries. Sukhdeep Singh yet to open his account. Pressure on the fielding side. They need this wicket for Mohit Jawa. Yeah, they have. Oh,
That
that's
finds
a
the gap.
misfield.
Right under the fielder. It's gone for 4 runs, Mitesh. And
Sukhdeep
this
has-
is some great batting from Sukhdeep Singh. It just feels like he's gotten into the mood.
What a way to open your account. Nice cover drive.
Wide called there for Tanzil.
Pressure mounting on the Mahadev strikers. Mombasa Cement Giants are scoring at almost 10 runs an over so far. And Mohit Jawa just makes us realize that the pitch there is dead flat. Because from the way he is hitting, it doesn't look like there's anything in the pitch for the spinners. And we've seen that spinners have been taken for a ride tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely going to change the game right now, Tanzil. Got 4 wickets in this tournament so far. Definitely wants to add more to that tally.
Yeah,
that's it.
he's nicked that.
That's his 5th wicket of the Swaminarayan Pro20. Tanzil Sheikh does pick up Sukhdeep Singh, who was not looking great out there, and is headed back towards the dressing room. And how about this for a delivery?
And
Just got it.
And we saw that Sukhdeep was really struggling out there. Apart from that one scoring shot, he's struggled. And after going for a boundary and bowling a white ball, what
He
a brilliant
produces
way
that.
to come back.
Yeah. In comes here the captain of the Mombasa Cement Giants, Nelson. Tanzil Sheikh now joins Dr. Smith, Dwayne Smith, James Goche, Raj Budia. Nope, just James Goche and Dey Patel, as well as Dwayne Smith and Tanzil Sheikh all have 5 wickets in this Swaminarayan Pro20. So, confidence coming in. Highest wicket taker obviously being the Mafuko Mavericks spinner,
The young
Dhruv
kid.
Mayasuriya from Botswana.
What a bowler he has turned out to be, huh? This season.
Yep, it's a gem we've picked up to watch here at the Swaminarayan Pro20. But right now we have somebody in absolute fire, Tanzil Sheikh. It's nicked. It's gone down towards the boundary. Will it make it? It does make it. It's 4 runs for Nelson. What a way to open his account right here in match number 13 between the Mahadev strikers. That was a great strike from the Cement Giants.
That should have been stopped. It can't have been running for a 4. Come on, players need to support their bowlers. They need to make sure these are the kind of chances that are stopped at the boundary.
Mohit Jawa still to face a ball, and here he is to face that ball after he got to his 40, and to face him is the wicket taker Tanzil Sheikh. That's a great delivery there to wrap up
Almost
the
got
over.
the outside edge of the Mohit Java's bat. At the end of 6 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants 57 runs for the loss of 2. That brings us to the end of the power play. Mombasa Cement Giants are 57 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Mohit Java 40 runs of 16. Nelson 5 of 2.
Well, we
An
are
announcement, guys.
here.
Ajay Kumar Patel, if you have lost your ID and cards, please come to the com box.
All right, so a new bowler coming in for over number 6. That ends at the end
Vraj is
of
back
the
into
power play.
Vraj is back into the action.
Yeah, so spin into the strategy right now.
Oh, what a turn that was! Oh,
Nelson was just surprised. How did that turn about? Maybe Rikesh should be watching too. That's a huge miss, and his leg is just made it into the crease. Living on the edge there, Nelson. Ooh, that's some great turn there for Raj Patel. I think those are one of those shots where you half-hearted decided if you're going to come out fully and smack them or just stay in your crease and get Googled.
oh, well fielded by the keeper there, Chirag.
What do they call it when the bowler bowls to the batsman and you get confused of how it spins on you?
The googly.
Yeah. So you get Googled. Or? Is there a term for you? If I bowl to you, Mitesh, which is obvious, I'm going to bowl to you and then bowl you out and get you confused for the Google, as you mentioned, then you would become the Googled.
If that makes you happy, and for the sake of argument,
It's okay, it's okay.
I'm
Mitesh.
googled
Just-
there.
Just in theory here.
I'm googled there. Vraj Patel. A brilliant over by Vraj, just conceding 1 run.
Coming out of a maiden wicket and now just conceding 1. What a performance this is from the spinner for the Mahadev strikers right now. And the Mombasa Cement Giants are doing what they can to find the boundary, but need to step up from here onwards as we wrap up the 7th over. Lots to think about, lots to change. there will be quite a few things at the top of Rakesh Patel's head in terms of how he's going to finish this innings. Bringing in pace, bringing in the spin, putting in the slip as he has done now. Tanzil is definitely going to come in for his second spell. Picked up all-important wicket there. That's up and over. No need to chase it. It's a maximum shot from the captain, Nelson. And how about that for a crackling one? It's flown into the stands. Full of confidence there from the Mombasa Cement Giants. Fans tried to catch it. I don't think they succeeded there. There was too much power behind that one. How about that for a shot? Sailing away. Here comes Tanzil Sheikh. That's up again and over. Oh, that's 2 and 2. Oh, it's a 1 bounce 4. 2 boundaries off the first 2 balls of Tanzil for the Mahadev strikers. This is some great cricketing action from Nelson of the Mombasa Cement Giants. A captain's shot, and how about that for the face of the bat facing towards the boundary. Full of confidence right now. Tanzil wondering what delivery to put to make a dot ball. That's the one he was looking for.
What a beautiful Yorker. No batsman, regardless in whatever form he is going to put that away to the boundary. It's just a very difficult shot to put that away to the boundary. Oh, finds the third man fielder there. Settles for our run. This is the man on your screen that is really damaging the run rate right now. He's taking the attack to the Mahadev strikers bowlers. And what we see from up here is how involved Tishara Pereira is in setting the fields, to make sure that the fielders are placed at a proper angle, where to put each fielder, which player to bring in. And the boost he gives to a bowler, despite them being hit for a 6 and a 4 in the first 2 deliveries, Last ball coming up for Tanzil. Well bowled. At the end of 8 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants are 70 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Batsmen on the crease, Mohit Java 41 of 18, Nelson 17 of 12.
Yeah, Mitesh, you said earlier that this team is being orchestrated by great icons on the pitch. Rakesh Patel, the captain, Tisara Pereira, the international, Sri Lankan international rather, Lucas Oluwach, the pacer, Vraj Patel, the spinner. There's so many players to look up to, and I think that there's one key ingredient that we've seen here with Mahadev strikers. Look around you on the pitch. The fans are there in numbers for the Mahadev strikers. The chemistry within the team is a huge plus that is working for them. Oh, that's dropped. What an opportunity, but what an effort as well. That was a tough catch there for Vraj.
Oh, what an effort that was. Always going to be difficult trying to dive on your wrong side, on your follow through.
But how about that for the delivery as well?
Oh, what a brilliant effort. Top marks for the effort there.
Goes for the quick single. They make it in time.
Some
So-
concerns there as to why he didn't throw attack the stumps there. There was no backup behind Vraj.
Yes, that's been a common thing we've seen here of overthrows going racing towards the boundary. So good decision, I think. Just maintain the single. It's okay.
Nonetheless, that was a drop. Mahadev strikers hoping that it doesn't cost them so many runs.
Now Lucas a little bit more alert than the last one. Mitesh, yeah, as I mentioned, it's team chemistry, I think, for the Mahadev strikers. Bringing this team together in all ways possible, calm and collected. Captain,
Oh,
that was close, agonizingly close for the captain. What an effort, what alert, and what attention to that. Could have picked up a wicket there. Great, great effort.
oh.
Oh, great recovery there from Vraj Patel with his final over to come. The final ball in this over to come.
What a
And
spell this young lad is bowling.
that's
Just
over
lofted
him.
over his head, down to the long one boundary.
And that wraps up the 9th over. The Mombasa Seamen Giants are on 74 for the loss of 2, with Mohit Jawar and Nelson Odiambo on 43 and 19 respectively. Vraj Patel wraps up that over, conceding just 4 and picking up a wicket in his innings so far.
Then back into the attack. They desperately need to slow down this run rate. The scoring has been at such an ease for the Giants. They are scoring well above 8 runs and over.
I think they are definitely limiting them now with the change of strategy here with the bowling from the Mahadev strikers. They were definitely almost edging towards 10 runs and over, but they've brought them down a little bit with the spinners making it hard for the batsmen there. That's crunched over, finds the fielder, they pick up a single. Nelson back on strike, creeping up his score to 20 runs.
Oh, well fielded at the cover region.
Yeah, Nelson wants more of the strike. He's just getting in the groove, so yeah, he's gonna look for those ones. Boundary looks perfectly in sight. There it is.
That's raised or the wick and cover region, but we'll just get 1 run.
Needs to generate that power, you know, from the bat to get that crisp, clean hit. Yesterday, Bhargav and I were speaking on how the international cricketers have this way of generating power for a dot, a single, whatever it is. The sound of the bat just comes out to come alive.
That's true. You see, unlike where the pace bowlers are bowling, you really not need any. You don't need much power.
That's straight to the fielder. He misses it. It's 4 runs. There's no way he could stop that. But I think he could have done much better there. That is Mohit Jawar pushing up his runs to 48 runs.
It's a 4, right? No.
Wow, what an important over that was. It's time for some drinks for the players. But Mohit Jawa puts up his score to 48 runs. How about this for a shot, Mitesh? He was getting into the action, and he's put up a score for 81 runs for the loss of 2 after 10 overs. Hiten Vakaria making some great deliveries come in, but also taking a few hits. Here it is. How about that for crunching? Even the fielder could not stop it. And he's picked up 4 runs there, 1 bounce 4.
We have reached halfway through the first innings. Mombasa Cement Giants are 81 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Batsmen on the crease are Mohit Jawa playing on 48 runs. Nelson playing at 21 runs. The players have taken their drinks, and Rakib Patel must be.
Yeah, incoming here is Rikesh as the crowd for the Mahadev Strikers gets a little bit excited to see their homegrown spinner who has actually surprised a lot of players here at the Swaminarayan Pro20, and we're getting to see him bowl an over here in match number 13. That's crunched away, finds the gap, finds the fielder as well, just a single. And we have number 9, Mr. Mohit Jawa on 48 runs. Just 2 needed right now for him to put his bat in the sky.
Runs are free flowing for Mombasa Giants so far.
That's up and over. He looks for the boundary, but he finds the captain Rakib.
I think wickets will be the only way to contend this run rate for the Mombasa, for the Mahadev Strikers. Oh, well balled by Rikesh there. I think from how the previous games have been for Mombasa Cement Giants, they know that if they can score well above 160, they feel they'll be more confident in terms of defending it, because they've had 2 games where they know that their bowlers have delivered for them while defending. So that's why the intent of scoring big is there. Slump, slight confusion, throw at the non-striker's end. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a wild run there from the captain. He reached halfway through the tough, and he was almost run out there by Lucas Olwatch.
At the end of 11 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants 84 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
No half century there for Mohit Jawa. Still have to wait to see that one. Nelson on 23 of 22. And Rikesh recovering really well there in that final over. Mombasa Cement Giants will now look to get in the groove to look for that score, as you mentioned, Mitesh. 160, 170. It's a defendable score with the bowling prowess that Mombasa Cement Giants has.
Look, if Mohit stays for another 5 overs, this score is well above 170. At the rate he's striking, for sure.
Hiten Vekaria here to bowl. That's swung, come off his shoe or his pad. Finds the fielder. It's got a lot of spin on that one, huh?
He just mistimed that. I think it was a bit too quick than he expected, and that's why he just hit it into the ground. And that's 50 runs for and that's 50 for Mohit Jawa.
Oh, what a performance. What a range of shots here we've seen tonight from Mohit Jawa. What a phenomenal player he's been for the Mombasa Cement Giants.
Brilliant. And
this league.
he scored them very quick, you know, just off 27 balls.
I think if there was no wickets, he would have gone for the shots in confidence earlier in the game. But he had to settle in, calm the game down, which just shows what a classy player he is, Mohit Jawa, for the Mombasa Cement Giants.
Oh,
Wild, wild swing. I was actually trying to play some cricket earlier,
yeah.
and that's exactly what happened to me.
But you didn't
it
hit
landed
yourself.
right on my landed right on my ankle, so I'm still in a little pain, Mitesh. That's nicked backwards, finds Tessera Pereira, and they find one single. Obviously,
How was your
single
time in the
on the
during
pitch?
pre-toss?
Oh.
What were you practicing?
The lights were on. The moon is out here tonight. Full moon tonight. I got to play with some of the Mahadev strikers. Management team as well and owners. That's up in the over. It's a huge one, and that's exactly what I was doing earlier. I was hitting them for boundaries, but from quite closer. Here's the captain doing it in style right here in match number 13. How about that?
That shot by Nelson was brilliant. I'm not sure I saw your shot go over the boundary. But at the end of the 12 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants had 92 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Both batsmen now seem to have found their rhythm in the middle.
And I think in to come to bowl his final over is Rikesh. Can he create that magic that he's been doing early with the ball? Or will he be expensive after his fourth? Facing him is the half-centurion, Mohit Jawa. What a classy knock he's put on tonight. And he's going big. He does. He's
Should
going
be
to find a
caught.
fielder. It's dropped. It's dropped. Rikesh is just going to look back and put his hands on his waist and say, what else should I do? He applauds it though. He applauds it. He says, come
No
on, we
player
can get
wants
the
to
next
be in
one.
that position right now. He just doesn't want the camera to go to him right now.
That's gone.
Yes, he's
gone.
got it.
He's gone
He's
with the
got it.
captain.
If
Rikesh
it is not
gets that
Mohit
all-important
Jawa,
wicket.
it's Nelson Odiambo. Rikesh Jawa played there with a lion's heart. Had a dropped catch in the previous delivery. Didn't lose any hopes. Pitched it up. Allowed Nelson to slice at it. And he's gone caught behind 29 runs.
That's a huge shout from the team and
Yeah,
a huge
I think
nick.
that-
Also, we heard it from here.
The bounce is what was the undoing for Nelson there.
Very unfortunate there. He's got a cool 29 that he's going to walk back into the dressing room. But here comes the big man, the Zimbabwean international, Elton Chigumbura for the Mombasa Cement Giants. How about that for a huge blow for the Mombasa Cement Giants, but a much-needed wicket for the Mahadev strikers. And as they regroup, as they go back into the field, they'll be looking to take one more here in quick succession. Mohit Jawa ready to fire guns, and I'm sure Elton too.
I think it was a much-needed breakthrough for Mahadev strikers. They desperately needed a wicket. Runs were flowing at quite an ease for the Giants. Yes, ideally they would have wanted Mohit. They would have wanted to see Mohit's back. Nonetheless, a wicket is a wicket, and Giants are 3 down. Elton Chigumbura facing his first delivery. Oh, almost had the edge there.
Mitesh, I think Rikesh is back in the party now. He's in the mood and in the confidence. Look at this for a delivery. Oh, that was close for a nick to be caught. Smash down. Just finding the captain at the boundary. Elton is looking in the mood, Mitesh.
Early days, but yes, it will be good to see him score a few long ones. Mohit trying to tickle it down for a quick run. Decided to stay back. Turning out to be a very good over so far for Rikesh. Especially after being hit earlier on. He's come back brilliantly.
I feel this one's going to be a big one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very big over for Rikesh there. It's definitely morale boosting over for him. A wicket and just 2 runs. Mombasa Cement Giants are 94 runs for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 13 overs. At the end of 13 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants are 94 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Batsmen at the crease are Mohit playing on.
Well, the crowd are enjoying this one. It's match number 13 here in the Swaminarayan Pro20. If you're joining us, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube for the Swaminarayan Pro20 and like to share that you're watching with us. We're coming here with number 14 with Hiten Vekaria to bowl to Elton Chigumbura, the Zimbabwean international. He picks up a quick single there, putting back Jawa on strike. And I think now it's going to be guns blazing from now on, Mitesh. They're going to be looking for the boundaries. Mombasa Cement Giants need to capitalize with both batsmen able to hit. One of them have to go all out, don't you think?
Yes, and I think in the last 3 to 4 overs, the strikers have done well to contend the run flow. And suddenly you've seen that the projected score has come down from 165, which was at the end of 6 overs, to now just 144. They've got 7 overs to go, 6 overs to go after this. What would be a good score according to you?
I think, as you mentioned, 160. But at this rate...
It's gone!
Oh! What's going on here? All the drama happening right here. In the match number 13, there's 2 players who are down. And they seem like there's... is he out of the crease? First of all, let's find out if that's gone. Yes, that's gone. That's a wicket. But then Elton Chigumbura loses.
That's a rugby tackle.
And also his helmet is off. This is...
Oh, gosh.
a massive blow for both the players. They're both down.
The Mahadev strikers are seeing the funny side of that.
This...
Yeah, I think he's gone.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Yep, imagine a helmet.
That's a scrum tackle.
I think we've got the big six here in Africa. Elton Chigumura
That's
being the
a
sixth
scrum
one.
tackle. That's a tackle that we likely to see in on a rugby pitch.
We hope he's okay because, you know, that could be a bit painful in terms of your head being, you know, in an awkward position.
Physio there, the doc there. Oh my goodness. I hope there is no serious injury there. But it's funny. Look at it. Some of the Mahadev strikers are actually seeing the funny side of this this fall.
Well, there's some treatment happening here at the Shree Kachileva Patel Samaj as Elton Chigumbura is most likely to be run out and at the same time tackles the wicket-keeper of the Mahadev strikers, and right now, as you can see, both players are down, so we are yet to find out what happens, but we just hope to see them back on their feet. And that's our main concern here for the Swaminarayan Pro20.
And while all this is happening, remember the umpire has asked for a third umpire review on the stumping.
Oh, there's Elton with a knock on his head and I think a weird feeling on his neck because of that misplacement of his head on the helmet and onto the wicket keepers. Should be okay. Is he okay? Yeah, it's good to see him back on his feet. Just checking if the neck
I think he's
the
given
head
out.
functions are okay of Chigumbura.
I think the umpire is signaled out because the new batsman is already in the crease.
Yeah, Nakrani is already here. And let's see if the wicketkeeper is okay. He's been tackled by Elton Chigumbura here. Oh, that's a big one, huh?
Oh.
Maybe, you know what? It's like Mitesh. We are on the third floor of this pavilion. It's like you jumping off the third floor of this pavilion and landing on your bum. That's probably the pain. Mitesh, come on.
I'd rather take the stairs.
Elton Chigumbura already heading back towards the dressing room. Not still comfortable with the way his head feels. Definitely need some treatment there for the Mombasa Siemens Giants. And with that, they've lost their third wicket. Fourth wicket, is it? Yes, it's their fourth wicket that is gone. And Dinesh Nakrani, the Ugandan international, the pro player from the Ranji Trophy, is out here to bat alongside Mohit Jawar. There it was again. And also called for a wide. So all that drama in the previous ball, Mitesh, here in match number 13. Wide ball.
And a wicket.
Run out wicket.
No, it's a stumping.
And a wrestling match.
And a scrum tackle. And we are finally back into action and what we call it as cricketing action now. Oh.
Hiten there bowling a solid over here for his side after conceding 25 runs.
Yeah, the leg side has pretty much a very big vacant spot for the singles.
Yeah, they should swing those ones. You know, turn their body, slap them across, as most have done here in the Shree Kachileva Patel International Stadium, as by now you know why it is the International Stadium, Mitesh.
Absolutely. Brilliant state-of-the-art floodlights, ground, food available.
That's nicked, missed the keeper as well.
And that
Yeah, the game is quite slowed down, as you mentioned, Mahadev. Strikers should do, and they have done. Great opportunity there to take another wicket. Hit 10.
A lot now is relying on Mohit to do the scoring of the bulk bit now. Yeah,
That brings up 100, and that wraps up the 15th over here in match number 13 for the Mombasa Cement Giants taking on the Mahadev Strikers. It's 100 for the loss of 4. Mohit on 53, Dinesh Nakrani on 2. And coming in to bowl the 15th over is Vraj Patel for the Mahadev Strikers. Facing him is Dinesh Nakrani, who's definitely shown great quality here in this tournament. That's one of them. It's up in the air. It's a huge one. It's all over. It's even higher than the pavilion, as you can see on your screens. It's a maximum 6 for Dinesh Nakrani, who has just produced another piece of quality here at the SPT. Oh, that's gone huge. The Ugandan international is in the mood. The pro power comes into play now. How about that?
that's the first 6 hit to Vraj Patel, who's been absolutely spot on so far.
Well, we've found his antidote.
Vraj needs to bounce back.
That's a
Well
bounce
balled.
back for sure.
Well balled, you beauty.
Yep, that's a great bounce back. That's a huge scream. Umpire says nothing doing. Keeper and Dinesh Nakrani here sharing a few words. I think the keeper was a little too loud there. Oh, just into his body. Probably missing the wickets. That's crunched down towards the covers. It finds the fielder. Mohit Jawa back on strike. And he's been here for the whole innings so far. Mitesh, what do you think now is a safe score with the current run rate at 7.3?
And as you can see that just pop up, Shubham Jadhav is your lead scorer so far at 256 runs.
That's a quick
very
single.
quick single. Oh,
A fumble there from Lucas
Oh,
Olwatch, and he
that
still
was
managed to
almost
get it
going to
back.
cost a second run. I think they would be targeting still at 160 because Mohit has been quite in good touch. No doubt he slowed down in the last couple of overs. But after the end of this over, I'm sure he'll be looking to, open all possible shots in his archery.
Oh, that's crunched down, and
split
it's gone for
between-
4 runs. It's a huge shot there from Mohit Jawa. Or is it Dinesh Nakrani? I could hear the sound of that one, and it's gone down for 4 runs. What a way to finish the over, and very, very upsetting there for Vraj Patel, who's been splendid this innings.
Vraj has finished his quota of 4 overs. Just considered 17 runs, of which bulk of the scoring was done in the last match, in the last over. picked up one crucial wicket in the start. Mombasa Cement Giants 112 runs for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 15. We've got 5 overs to go here.
So 5 overs, we're looking at what? 50 runs? 10 and over?
If both these batsmen stick, 50 should be the minimum target. If Mohit falls, I think it will come down drastically to 150 total.
Well, it's down to this guy here, Mohit Jawa, on 55 runs. He's feeling in the mood, and coming here now to bowl is the captain of the Mahadev Strikers, Rakib Patel, looking to now slow down the game completely. And will he do it? They might call for 2. They only maintain the single there. Rakib Patel is also one of those players who does slow down the game because there's an extra pressure of, you know, who they're facing and how he's bringing his field together. Very tight, very compact.
So Rakib actually started as a genuine bowler before turning out to be one of the best batsmen in the current Kenyan national side. A pretty much handy all-rounder so far.
Yeah, he's...
I was privileged enough during my playing time to play in the same team with Rakib. But of course, you could imagine the level he took his game to and the level I took my game to.
Yep. One does the talking with the mic and the other does the talking on the pitch.
Absolutely. That ball just didn't bounce enough.
They take a quick single. They make it in time. Much needed there in that over. Rakib is proving to be a little bit of a trouble here for the Mombasa Cement Giants. Not connecting well. Not getting the shots they're looking for as they've been finding in this innings. Oh, that's crunched down straight to him. It's hit him right in the hand.
Oh, that was going down.
Yeah. Oh, that's come off Nakrani's glove, actually. And now he's here to face Rakib Patel. That's crunched towards the boundary. Is it going to get 4 runs? No, there's a fielder right underneath. Just 4 off the over from the captain.
Brilliant over. 4 overs to go. 116 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Yeah, absolutely. What an amazing over that is, as you can see. Just 4 singles off it. And that brings up the score to 116 for the loss of 4 wickets. 24 balls to come in this one. And the Mahadev Strikers are definitely going to look to keep a short and precise chase for their side in green. Mombasa Cement Giants now need to start lighting up the firecrackers with Dinesh Nakrani and Mohit Jawa, both of them at the middle of the pitch, capable of sending them past the boundary. Here we have Tanzil Sheikh coming for the 17th over, and he'll be left looking to pick up another wicket here tonight. 22 runs, just like the number on his jersey that he's conceded. Slow delivery. Dinesh Nakrani pushes for a single.
A very well disguised delivery there by Tanzil Sheikh. And you see Mohit has suddenly just lost that power hitting shots in the last 5 to 6 overs. That could be maybe the ball has got slightly older. The spinners are ensuring that they don't give freebies away.
Yeah, most likely we'll have Nemaya Odiambo come bat next, who can also hit. But right now, Dinesh
Another slow
as a
delivery, but
wide.
down the leg side.
Dinesh Nakrani and Mohit Jawa definitely are supposed to be now in the attack. But you see, this great strategy bowling from Mahadev strikers is, playing mind games with the two, on how to swing and where to go for it. That's a swing and a miss, and this is what Tanzil's plan is all along. Give a wide, get the batsman off his game, then put in a beauty of a ball where he puts in that swing. Tanzil Sheikh has been one of the great surprises for the Mahadev strikers that they would love to have in every game, as they have one more coming on Wednesday. That's up and over, and it's gonna find the boundary, is it? No, it does not. Great fielding.
What a stop by the captain there, saving at least 2 runs for his team there.
Right in front of the crowd there, the Mahadev strikers are applauding him and enjoying that, as you can see.
And when your captain does that, it just gives another extra spring on your step to the rest of the fielders.
Oh, how about that for a delivery? But just smack down from here. You can see it's going right for the boundary, and out of nowhere, Captain Rakep carries away and saves runs. That's up and over. That's gone for 6. It's a huge one and a much needed 6 for the Mombasa Cement Giants. Mohit Jawa is off and running in this over with a huge slap right across, and it's gone for a big one.
Well, you talked up and running. There were some spectators there about to go up and running. It almost got them right now. And that's one of the first 6 on that side of the ground that the ball has come back.
Well, it might not be the last. Here, they might pick up 2. They do. They don't pick up 2.
Yeah, you don't
Rakep
want to risk
Patel
it.
has the
Rakep's
ball.
arm.
Yes, absolutely right, Mitesh. When Rakep has the ball, you are not going to risk that run out.
Not on that, not with his arm. No, what I'm saying, it's very funny because every time a 6 has been hit on the far end from where we are sitting, the ball is gone for a swim.
That was a much better delivery from Tanzil Sheikh, but gone right through the fielder there.
It's okay.
Still would have been a single.
It didn't cost them extra run.
Ooh, that's straight to the pads. Not too loud of a shout. Lucas Oluwatch ready to take the stumps off. And that wraps up the over. And after 17 overs, the Mombasa Cement Giants are at 128 for the loss of 4 wickets. And Mohit Jawa on a cool 66. Dinesh Nakrani on 16.
But I'm feeling cold. Yeah, you don't see my throat is killing me. It's feeling cold. No, my throat is killing me.
Lucas Oluwatch coming in for over number 18 for the Mahadev strikers. One of the most impressive bowlers in the death of the innings. He picked up, as you mentioned, 4 crucial important wickets and bowled out the entire team yesterday. How about that for a performance? And he is looking to do that here today as well. Lucas Oluwatch, Dinesh Nakrani. Up and over, it's a maximum!
What a shot!
It's a huge one, it's a biggie! How about that from Dinesh Nakrani? Crunch, bat.
Oh, what a catch. What a shot that was.
Oh, that is huge. Dinesh Nakrani capable of creating damage here.
Oh, what a start for the for the Cement Giants.
Down on one knee. Pure class and power. This is firecracker. Another one over. Slower delivery, gets the pace off the ball, finds the fielder, they go for two. They come back for two easy. I think Mombasa Cement Giants have turned up the heat now.
Yeah, I think they were maybe they had decided that we'll take up all the scoring shots in the last 3 overs, and clearly we are seeing that.
Yeah, they want the pieces, I guess. They want the seamers. They want the faster balls here. The outfield is looking slow, so they want to take the hard-ons. That's up and over, and it's gone into the neighborhood. Good morning, Auntie. It's a maximum 6. What a shot there from Dinesh Nakrani.
The neighbors are awake. Dinesh is 100% awake in tonight's inning.
Oh,
Look at
that is
that.
some great connection there. And Lucas has a chat with the captain. As we finish this sentence, the ball is still flying in the air. How about that for 6? And another one in this over from Dinesh Nagrani, taking on Lucas of the Mahadev Strikers. 142 for the loss of 4 after 17.3. 160 now in sight.
160 is definitely on from here on. And otherwise, strikers need to strike quickly.
Lucas Oluwatch with his 4th attempt here. That's up and over.
Shot.
It's going to be a 1 bounce 4, or is it a 6? Umpire signaled 6. It's a huge one from Dinesh Nakrani, and what a man on fire right now, Mitesh.
It's an absolute hammering by Dinesh in this over. He scored 20
Straight
of
back
4
to the
balls
bowler.
so far in this over.
And right into the screens.
Sent straight back over the bowler's head and landed into the side screen. 3 sixes so far in this over. 2 balls to go.
That will find a fielder on the boundary. Mohit Jawa back on strike, and we might see a faster 50 here. That was a crackling set of 60s maximums here in the Swaminarayan 20. Look at that, the size of it, magnitude, and that was right into the building. That was the first one of this over. And yeah, I don't think they're going to send that one back.
Someone must have been cooking and dropped right into the sufuria, and they said, "Oh God, you send us blessings."
Ha, not surprised if that happened. That's over!
That's a
and
6.
it's another one. It's a maximum from the man in the moment, Mohit Jawar right now, who's got 72 runs with a 6 in that one. Oh, using the pace there.
They have scored 27 runs in this over. A target of 150. Now we're looking at 175 plus. Until and unless there is some serious bowling and the strikers strike.
What about that? Oh, that is some great hitting from both the batsmen in the middle. Dinesh Nagrani on 37, Mohit Jawa on 72. That brings up to Mombasa Cements with 155 runs for the loss of 4 wickets after 18 overs. Lucas at the cost of 40 runs tonight so far.
A lot of discussions going on in the middle right now. Captain is there. Tanzil Sheikh about to bowl his final over. Pressure on Tanzil Sheikh here right now.
You can hear the bat of Dinesh Nakrani ready to find a boundary. That's it. He's crunched it down, but it finds a fielder directly into his arms.
That came off the bat so sweet. It sounded so sweet off the bat. He'll be quite feeling unlucky that he just got a single for that shot.
A little word exchange there between Dinesh Nakrani and Mohit Chauhan, who are both, by the way, number 9s in their jersey. And that probably was, buddy, go for it. Tanzil Sheikh is giving sweet ones, so maybe this is your chance to get that century. Oh, he's bowled! Never mind!
Bowled Mohit. Oh, what a comeback by Tanzil. He has ripped that ball. Good length. And sent Mohit back to the pavilion after a brilliant knock of 72 runs.
Slower delivery there. Confuses the batsman, who swings wildly and takes the bails off the stumps. What a ball that is from Tanzil Sheikh. He picks up his second wicket of the night and sends Mohit Jawar on 72, who's done phenomenal here for the Mombasa Cement Giants. And out comes Nemaya Odhiambo. But how about that for a knock, who was Mr. 360 with all kinds of shots tonight from Mohit Jawar. He was there from the start of the innings. And Dinesh Nakrani still... there is some discussion here that is worrying between Patel, Rikesh and Dinesh Nakrani. And it seems like there is some words exchanged, and Dinesh is a little bit aggressive here. Well, Dinesh and Rikesh now having a word. Seems like a few words exchanged there. I can't quite understand what Dinesh Nakrani wants here right now for the Mombasa Cement Giants. He's having a lot of words to share here to the Mahadev strikers and the umpires as well.
Neither him nor Rikesh were able to agree on.
Well, here comes Nemaya Odhiambo to bat for the Mombasa Cement Giants at 6 down. That's up and over.
Rikesh needs to chase down. That's in between.
That's going straight for the boundary. It's a beautiful shot, and what a start here from Nemaya Odhiambo. This is what he can do here, Nemaya Odhiambo. Looks for the gaps, looks for the boundaries, puts in that confidence and puts the bowler in a position of pressure. Tanzil comes off a wicket and now off a boundary from the new batsman. And how about that for some technique?
Tried in vain to stop that running to the boundary. Tanzil Sheikh loading his... Oh, a slow delivery towards the long one. I think they'll settle for one. They've well passed the initial set target of 160. So anything from here on is definitely scoreboard pressure for Mahadev strikers. They are at 161 with a full over to come yet.
And 2 balls from Tanzil Sheikh as well.
Very important last 2 deliveries of the penultimate over coming up right now.
That's crunched. Will find the fielder.
Oh my.
And they will definitely look to pick up another run, but there's quite some tension here in this match, Mitesh.
Yeah, I think there's something that Dinesh has not been happy since the weak fall of last wicket.
And neither is Rakib Patel, because he wants his field tight. This is the final ball of this over for Tanzil Sheikh. It's bowled him in the middle of the stumps and it's uprooted. It's flying out. Nemaya is sent packing here. What a delivery. Oh, that is middled to the tee. Tanzil Sheikh, 3 wickets. And there they are, standing under his name. No celebration. He knows what he can do here. And he has done just that for the Mahadev strikers. The Mombasa Cement Giants lose their 6th wicket. Wow, oh wow. What a way to finish your over there from Tanzil Sheikh. Middle stump. That was
Very-
super to watch.
A brave call by the captain himself to bowl the last over. He's just been sent for a 6.
Rakesh Patel bowling the last over, and his first one is 6.
Wow. A bit of not the best decisions to have a spinner bowl the last over.
Dinesh Nakrani versus Rakesh Patel. That's up and over as well. That's 4 runs. He's gonna get 4 runs under his name. That's 10 off the first 2.
He's playing a 49 in just 23. He's playing a blinder here.
This can be costly, Mitesh. These can be costly. That's a wide ball.
Pressure mounting on the bowlers now.
That's a swing and a miss. Great delivery there. And Dinesh Nakrani has something to say.
This has been seen quite often. Mombasa Cement Giants.
The crowd is riled up now. Hey, it's getting heated up here. That's up and over. It's another 6. It's a maximum. It's Dinesh Nakrani on 55 runs who gets his half century in this over in style. This is some crazy action happening here in match number 13 for the final over.
What a last
Rakesh
over.
Patel, the captain, versus Dinesh Nakrani. It's a battle, and it's a hot one right now. Dinesh Nakrani having a lot of runs on the scoreboard from this one. That's up and over again. It's a maximum. It's 6. It's huge. Oh my. 185 runs for the Mombasa Cement Giants, and 2 balls still to come. Mitesh.
Not the script that strikers wished for.
That's up in the air. Could it be caught? It's not. It's a 1 bounce into the fielder's arms. It's coming back. He's gone.
Oh, that
The
was
wicket
sheer
has been taken.
frustration. That was sheer frustration by Rakesh in the way he took those balls off.
186 runs for the loss of 6 wickets here. Dinesh Nakrani on 61. Nitin did not even get a chance to bat, but he is out because there was a crazy final over there. Smashing the bails there, Rakesh Patel, who is quite upset. You can go. You don't do it. Go. You started. Well, after the first innings, as you can see, Dinesh Nakrani definitely being a nuisance here. But he has done the damage as well. He's got 61 runs off that innings with Nitin going out as a run out there. Mombasa Cement Giants are at 185 for the loss of 7 wickets after 20 overs. And they walk back to chase the score here on a Monday night in match number 13. Coming to bat is the Mahadev Strikers, captained by Rakesh Patel, featuring Tisara Pereira, amongst others. We have Pushkar Sharma, Chirag Sisodia, Rakesh Patel, Tisara Pereira, Tanzil Sheikh, Om Patel, Lucas Oluwatch, Rikesh Hirani, Hiten Vekaria, Vraj Patel, and of course Abdul Najmi. Abdul Qadir Najmi coming in to open for the Mahadev strikers. Yes, frustrating end to that first innings, pardon me. And, oh, this is only going to get exciting. We're going down to the pitch where Mitesh has Rikesh from the Mahadev strikers.
I've got Rikesh here from Mahadev Strikers. 185. What do you think? Will have Mahadev got the enough batting power to chase that down?
Mitesh, it's cricket, but being at the middle, I'd assess the wicket. It's flat. It's a true batting wicket. We've been playing on this. I think this is the second day. So it's a true batting wicket. It's possible.
But like you've recently seen, the Mombasa Cement Giants have a very good bowling lineup. They have defended 130 and they almost pulled another defend of 130 2 days ago. Is there a special strategy your batsmen would wish to approach against their bowlers?
No, nothing different. They're just normal bowlers. Whoever comes to bowl, you just see the ball, you don't see the bowlers. And we've got the batsmen, they'll just bat.
Brilliant. Good luck and good luck for your chase.
One more thing, ladies and gentlemen. TP just had a message for all you fans here. Tisara said, make sure you're taking care of your kids on the boundary ropes. He doesn't want to see anyone hurt. There was a kid who got hurt there. He's lucky it hurt him on the shoulder, not anywhere near the face. So please make sure you're taking care of your kids here.
almost 9.5 from the word go. But they need to make sure they don't lose early wickets and just make sure that they get good runs, they get good start in the power play.
Yeah, 186 of 119. Really one of those matches where early runs on the scoreboard are definitely required. Slower delivery there. Do manage to pick up another single. The Mahadev Mavericks are under immense pressure here, coming out of a win. So they were with the opening match of this Swaminarayan Pro20. They won that match with Tisara Pereira and their team. Then they lost their next match. Then they won their next match. And right now, as it stands, it's a tough task for the Mahadev strikers, but not an impossible one.
No, look, no target is impossible. But yes, there will be pressure on the chasing side right now. In a time to make sure that they don't ensure that the run rate goes over 10, they need to just play at least at ease 6-7 runs, get that odd boundary every over, and if possible, not to lose any wickets in the first 6. And if that happens, that would really boost them in the lower order, because we know they have got some great hitters coming in the middle order. Shot driven through the cover region by Pushkar has just sent that across the boundary.
Pushkar Sharma showing quality here in this first over, getting their first boundary of the innings. And how about this for the face of the bat? Just guiding it. Oh, this is some classy shot from Pushkar Sharma here for the Mahadev strikers. I had a food break. How are you feeling, Mitesh?
Yeah, I think I went round. I did a 360-degree tour of your international stadium and managed to get some hot water for my sore throat. And yes, I've managed to get hot water for my sore throat, and I think I'm feeling much better right now. Oh, that's a single. Tried to flick it over the square leg umpire.
Well, I'm hoping that you're feeling better, because even Nimaya Odiambo right now is feeling better with his bowling here. And it's been a tour for us, right? In the water break and the innings break.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely. And good to see people enjoying their so-called halftime break. People enjoying the good hot pizzas, some were being fooled actually. They thought it was caramel popcorn, only to realize it was salted popcorns. There's good fries there, all different kind of fries. You've got the masala fries, the peri-peri fries, the cuisine fries.
Well, for this over...
Oh, Nemaya almost got that edge for Abdul Qadir.
Yeah. After the first over, they got four singles, just a dot and a boundary. For them, Mahadev strikers are on 8 after the loss of no wickets at the moment. Abdul Qadir Najmi with 2 and Pushkar Sharma on 6 runs. Raj Budhia here.
Raj Budhia into the attack now. And the 2 players he's got outside the 30-yard circle is Nemaya walking down the third man boundary, and one at deep square leg. And Pushkar has got a packed offside 30-yard ring. Oh, what a shot that is by Pushkar. It was a vacant mid-wicket boundary region there. No player outside 30-yard circle. Just had to loft it over the 30-yard for an easy picking of a boundary there.
That is some quality shot there from Pushkar, and I think we're going to see that tonight from him, because he's produced not just one but two of those. And look at the space over there. The gap is huge. Oh, that's a swing and a miss there. Better recovery from Raj Budia.
And I think during the in the earlier innings, the collision we saw between Chirag and Alton Chigambura, I think Chigambura seems to be quite hurt. He hasn't taken the field right now. I hope he's not seriously injured. The fans want to see him. Well played down the third man region.
Oh no, he's gone!
No, that is absolute sloppy running by Abdul Qadir. He needs to drag his bat.
That is a huge... That's a great shot there. I think two was risky, but they called it anyway because they went in for...
It was a good call, but look what Abdul Qadir did. He should have grounded his bat. Look at that. He needed to ground. He needed to come in grounding his bat. He was a bit lazy. Youngsters watching, that is not how you run. You need to drag your bat 5 yards outside the pitch. Oh, a very surprising decision here. Rakeb Patel comes one down. Mahadev strikers under the radar here. Abdul Qadir is quite frustrated, quite annoyed with himself in the way he just got it. He's let his team down basically. The call was brilliant. I thought they would have reached easily for two. He also reached. It's just that he hadn't grounded his bat. And as youngsters are always told by coaches, when you're running, coming to the danger end, make sure you are grinding. You make sure your bat is on the ground, sliding into the crease. Oh, what a welcome wicket this is for the Cement Giants. And suddenly the Mombasa Cement Giants, their fans sitting on the left side, far left side of this commentary box, have found their voice. At the end of 2 overs, Mahadev strikers are 14 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Batsmen on the crease are Pushkar at 12, Rakeb yet to open his account. Nemaya coming in for his second over. Oh, that's driven down. That's gone for a boundary. Split the gap between the mid-on and mid-off players. Just to see that roll down the mid-on boundary. And Pushkar is off and running.
Oh, what a fantastic shot that is. Driven down the pitch. And this is something we've mentioned here, Mitesh, in the com box, that he's got that quality on him, that textbook cricketing shots that find the pace, the gap, and the boundary. Slow delivery.
Well read by Pushkar. Yes, absolutely. It's not all the time that you need to flex your muscles. You know, you don't need to be a Hulk in T20. You could play some slick, elegant shots, and the
Well,
ball will still find the boundary.
you'd be surprised, Mitesh. He's in green, he's in form, and he's hitting big ones. He could be the Hulk.
Oh, someone's actually converted a whole nice four sentence into Hulk.
Huge shout there. Not given. Pushkar is safe.
The keeper going up to the batsman there, having some words exchanged. Maybe perhaps trying to put him off.
Just driven down towards the
Down
boundary,
square
finds the
leg
gap. What a
boundary,
shot
it will
that
run
is.
down to the boundary
And
for
it's
a
4
4
runs.
What a response by Pushkar. And he's on fire. He's 20 runs of just 11 deliveries.
What a shot that is from Pushkar Sharma. And look at the quality on that one. Just guided it as it raced towards the boundary.
Nemaya feeling the pressure now. He's been driven down for 2 boundaries. Well played, and a good single called by the captain there.
Nemaya Odiambo to come with the final delivery of this over. Raka Patel looking to open his account right now. And he's fired up from that last innings. Oh, that must have hurt to Dinesh Nakrani. And they're
Good
having
shot.
a stare down at each other.
And those two have got a thing going on, even when it was the other way around. In the last over, a lot of words were exchanged. There you can say it. It's 164 runs needed of 1 or 2 deliveries. At the end of 3 overs, the strikers are 23 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
Yeah, the pressure with that wicket and that run out, very, very unfortunate and silly from the strikers, has cost them the pressure in this match. Now, coming here to bowl is
Raj Budia. The ball seems to be finding the right spot of both the batsmen. What they're struggling at times, especially with Rakib, the 3 that he's hit is all found the players. Good call by the batsman there.
Are we seeing a left-hand, right-hand batsman partnership here, Mitesh, between Pushkar and Rakib Patel?
Yeah, absolutely. And that creates a lot of confusion for the bowlers. The captain has to make sure when the batsman rotates strike, he has to also he has to ensure that his players are in the correct position. Going down the leg side there. Signaled by the umpire.
Yeah, that was a huge shout from the team. And I don't even think they knew if it was out or not. They just wanted to scream and get that man out. That's what you would do as well if you're on the pitch. Call for any opportunity.
Down the 5th stump. Raj Budia bowling round the wicket to Pushkar, just trying to see if he can unsettle the batsman from a different angle. I don't think the run rate right now should be a concern to the strikers. Yes, it's slowly climbing to 10 runs and over, but they need to make sure that they don't lose wickets. Another quick single by Pushkar. It's been quite neat stuff by the Mombasa Super Giants so far in the first 4 overs. They've got a crucial wicket of Abdul Qadir.
That's
That's
missed,
missed.
everybody. It's flown towards the boundaries. Rakep, the keeper, nobody to touch it. 4 runs, and that wraps up the over of the 4th one as well. 30 runs for the loss of 1 after 4 overs here at match number 13. Now, Mitesh. Dinesh Nakrani for the Mombasa Cement Giants on the bowling duties. And facing him is Pushkar Sharma, over number 5. What a nick there, producing a single run there.
I'm really looking forward to the battle now between Rakep and Dinesh, considering how Dinesh smashed Rakep all over the park in the last over of the first inning. So this will be a battle fascinating to see. And Rakep has somehow managed to open his account, yet not with the shot that he wanted. But yes, your first run is always going to be important in whichever format of the game you are playing. The run rate's just going north of 9, touching 10. He's just nicked that. Had a wild slog sweep at that, mistimed it. Top Tage found the third man boundary. Both the scoring shots so far for Rakep have not been from the middle of his bat. Seems to be a bit of struggling, but he'll take those runs in any manner they come. Yeah, and that's the shot he was waiting for. Slightly short on the leg side and send that back to the deep square boundary.
That brings up 41 runs for the loss of 1 wicket after 5 overs for the Mahadev strikers. Rakhe Patel on 9 of 9. Pushkar on 25 of 18. This is turning out to be a contest that is probably going to go down to the wire. Required run rate 9.73. Current run rate 8.2. Looking good, Mitesh. Looking back in the action.
Absolutely, the 2 boundaries in the previous over have just made the game even now. Raj Budia back into the attack, bowling to the informed Pushkar.
I am so proud and so happy for that little gesture from Pushkar in terms of, you know, getting the captain into his groove and forgetting about all the other things, but focusing on their strike and the Mahadev strikers.
Oh, Pushkar has been hitting them nicely and suddenly needs a bat change.
This could also be something tactical, Mitesh, you know, to take off the heat of the game. You know, you see this in other sports too, where you have something small and faulty that you know you can continue, but you rather just take the temperature of the game and take it down a little bit and use it to your advantage.
And I think especially when it's your bat, it's something that you can't risk it. It's your weapon.
Absolutely. Maybe I could be wrong. It's maybe both tactical and important for Pushkar. And in comes in a new bat.
So maybe Jamil, that's the bat you can now do your practice tomorrow with.
That one?
Yeah, I think for your caliber, that bat should be good.
Yeah, I think I just don't want to break too many windows around this area with the neighbors, you know, complaining.
Oh, you will have to hit those long sixes. I doubt it.
Oh,
Where is
easy
your
Monday
back?
for me. White ball. New bat there, vibrating with pressure. Swinging away from the batsman. And Raj Budia produces his first wide here. That also looked like it damaged another bat.
No. That's too many bats at one go.
Mombasa Cement Giants applauding and keeping Raj Budia's form going. That's up and over.
Lofted over the mid-off player. Oh, Pushkar, your beauty. What a form he's come on with.
Three's a charm, I guess. First ball dot, second ball dot, and third was, as you mentioned, a beauty. Look at that for the grandstand finish. Photographer, hopefully you got that one.
And that has prompted Raj to change back to his natural bowling side over the wicket. Down the mid-on boundary with a long one player pushed to the boundary. One will be the result. લાઉડ માં અમે છે ને બે ઓવર પછી કરીએ છીએ તો હું હમણાં આ છઠ્ઠીઓ આ બે બોલ પતે ને હા ઓકે 6 so far in this over. Rakeb facing Raj Budia now. Oh, that's
It's up in the air.
It's a
There's a
top
fielder
edge.
underneath. He drops it.
drop.
He drops it on the boundary.
Oh, they have dropped the captain.
Sushil Sharma there on the boundary. Oh, that was high up in the air. He had time to get it. It's a top edge from the captain.
Oh, it stayed up there for eternity.
That has flown into the sky. Oh, that is so unfortunate there. It would have been a huge blow for the Mahadev strikers.
He just didn't get right under the ball there. He had to stretch his arms. But yes, at the end of the day, it's a drop, and he's just, catches win matches, and you don't want to certainly drop the opposition skipper. That brings us to the end of the 6th over. Mahadev strikers are 48 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
Yeah, great performance there from the power play from all sides. Unfortunate drop there from the Sushil Sharma fielder of the Mombasa Cement Giants, who almost got Rakesh Patel, the captain, caught out, but he was dropped. 48 for the loss of 1 after 6 overs, and we are into normal play action as we wrap up the power play. At the crease is Rakesh Patel, 10 from 10, and Pushkar Sharma with 30 runs. If you are joining us here on the pitch at Shree Kachileva Patel Samaj, or if you're joining us from at home on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, and do share with your friends and family. The Swaminarayan Pro20 League here in Nairobi, Kenya, with big players on the pitch, both international, both local, and upcoming talents as well. We are here witnessing match number 13 between the Mahadev strikers and the Mombasa Cement Giants. The Mahadev strikers are chasing 186 runs. And here comes Raj. Sorry. Here comes in a spin action for the Mombasa Cement Giants.
Yeah, I think rightly brought in because now there is no fielding restriction. So he now has the luxury of having 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Rakesh Patel once again finding the player there.
That's crunched down the ground. There's a fielder there. Comes back for 2. They make it for 2.
Well run there by the batsmen.
If these 2 batsmen go solid now from here and maintain the way they're going. That's up and over.
That's a 6. That is just the square leg player has just looked that ball sail over his head. Rakesh Patel has found his groove. And now that from here on, you have to count how many runs he's going to cost Mombasa Cement Giants. I think that's a bit too much of asking, but the closer these two get towards the target, the more relaxed and comfortable the dugout would be. Oh, wild swing at that. I just missed it. The extra bounce and the extra pace from Mikunj has just deceived Rakesh in the previous delivery. Down the mid-on boundary, Nemaya will collect it. At the end of 7 overs, Mahadev strikers are 57 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. They require another 130 in 78 deliveries. Another slog sweep by Rakesh to the long on boundary. And the fumble has just allowed, brilliant awareness by the batters. A slight fumble and they've come back for 2. And this is what these 2 young batsmen are doing in the middle.
After 7.1 overs,
who attempted the reverse sweep there. I'm not quite convinced if why batsmen go for those fancy shots when they can hit straight down the ground. Why play your reverse sweep and all that? Yeah, play that simple cricket shot, get your run, and then when you are in a full flow, then try those fancy shots.
Mitesh, there's 127 runs required. Mahadev strikers will look at any option right now to get the ball across the boundary.
And they need to make sure that they have a boundary every over, because the run rate has just gone north of 10. And when it's above 10, every dot ball is making sure the run rate climbs by 0.45.
Yes, dots are definitely going to be costing, but as long as you're at the wicket, that's all that matters.
Good over so far for the Mombasa Cement Giants.
That's out is given. Pushkar Sharma has gone back to the dressing room.
Mohit Jawa, what can you not do wrong today? You had a brilliant inning earlier on, and you have just taken the big wicket of Pushkar there.
This is a huge wicket there for the Mombasa Cement Giants. And Pushkar Sharma, who's just getting into the groove with 30 runs, he's now walking back to the dressing room. That took the umpire a second, and his finger went up straight away. He knew he middled it. Yeah, applause there for 30 runs on the scoreboard there from Pushkar Sharma. Mombasa Cement Giants will be looking to take a break, and also they will be looking to strategize, because incoming now, as you can hear from the crowd, number one for the Mahadev strikers is Tisara Pereira. As you can see on your screen, the big man who will bat alongside the captain Rakib Patel here in the chase. 127 of 73. What are we going to see next here in this match number 13 chase for the Swaminarayan Pro20?
Two of the strongest batsmen for the strikers are in the middle right now. Tishara Ferreira. A very long, hard-hitting batsman is Tishara Pereira, a World Cup winning player. Has walked down in various situations like this before.
That wraps up the over number 8 with 61 for the loss of 2 wickets. Incoming batsman, as you can see, Tisara Pereira, and batting alongside Rakib Patel. This is going to be one of those matches that will definitely turn towards the 10th over. And we're looking to see how these sides can come in and defend a score, while the other looks to find the boundaries with the likes of Rakib Patel and Tisara Pereira. Mahadev strikers coming off a win on the weekend. And the Mombasa Cement Giants also looking good and
Pressure is
great.
on the strikers now. Run rate is 10.5 runs and over from here on. And they've lost 2 wickets.
Here
These two
is-
batsmen can easily break this run rate down.
Yep, pushback put to the test here for the Mombasa Cement Giants with the spin. Tisara Pereira swings that here.
Left down.
It's up.
Hasn't
There's
timed
a
that well.
field underneath. He takes it. Nemaya Diamba takes the big man. Tisara Pereira, he's gone back and walking. It's their 3rd wicket gone. And it's Pushpak who picks up the all-important wicket. It's flying up in the sky. Nemayo Diambo had enough time to look and judge that one and comfortably takes it into his arms
Just
for a
didn't time
wicket.
that ball. It was there for the hitting, but it didn't get the middle of the bat. Look at that. The bat perhaps turned in his hand.
Oh, that's a huge blow.
A
It's
very big blow for the strikers.
big celebration there from the Mombasa Cement Giants. As you can see, they are pumped right now. Third wicket down. They have sent the big man, Sri Lanka international Tisara Pereira, back to the dressing room and barely doing anything there for the Mahadev strikers. Incoming batsman is Chirag.
Chirag Sisodia is a pro from India. He can bat as well. But now both these batsmen need to make sure that they don't lose any further wicket until the 15th over, because clearly the run rate is climbing up. But what's hurting them more is the wicket column.
That was going over and beyond, but missed time there from Tisara Pereira. And he was caught out here on the boundary, right underneath us here in the com box. From that great man's bowling. A little dramatic there from Dinesh Nagrani, rolling in the grass.
He's been usual. I've always seen him quite energetic or dramatic in the field. He's the most vocal player for the Giants in the middle. A lot of pressure mounting on Rakep now. Sent back, rightfully sent back. Oh, what an over this is turning out to be Pushpak by Pushpak Kerai.
Yeah, he's got just a single off it and picked up a wicket as well. This is his final ball of the over. That's hit over and it's flying towards here, the pavilion. It's a maximum, it's a 6. And that's a huge one.
What an area to hit that for a 6, right to the dugout of the opposition players. Look at that. Lofted over the cover region, straight into the opposition dugout.
Oh, nice. That
He said,
is
have
what.
some of that.
Yes, this is now the captain in command of the Mahadev strikers. He's given, he's gone. Oh no, that's a second wicket picked up for Pushpak. And it's the all-important captain, Rakep Patel. He's gone. Look at this one again. Is he going to get some bat to it? He does.
Just
Oh.
slight, he was undone by the bounce there. Never expected the ball to rise that high. Oh, Pushpak has just changed the game on its head. Two big wickets in this over. Tisara Pereira and now the captain Rakep Patel. This is pretty much.
After 9 overs, the Mahadev strikers are at 68 for the loss of 4 wickets. Last wicket to go down, Captain Rakep Patel on 28. And incoming batsman is Sheikh. Tanzil Sheikh coming into bat for the Mahadev strikers. The last over, Pushpak picks up 2 wickets for the Mombasa Cement Giants. The Mahadev strikers require 119 runs in 66 balls.
Wow. This is. Once again, we are seeing Mombasa Cement Giants just piling up pressure to the team chasing, and they have done it so brilliantly in the last 2 games, and we are seeing that happen today. Their bowlers are so relentless. Their bowlers execute their bowling plans to perfection. Tanzil Sheikh facing Mohit Jawa.
Mohit Jawa has had a great game today. He's already picked up his wicket. He's picked up a half century as well. Oh, and he's doing fantastic here with the ball. That's tight fielding here from Mombasa Cement Giants.
This is now creating, the dot balls are now mounting pressure on the strikers. The run rate is shot up to 11.
That's up and over. Fielder won't do anything about it. It's going to race towards the boundary. It's 4 runs, top edge. And Mahadev strikers pick up an all-important boundary.
Wow, and any runs that come in now would be quite... Any runs coming in right now will be quite handy. But most importantly is right now the Giants have a slight upper hand on it. They have 4 wickets in the bag. The run rate is over 11 runs. And the only recognized batsman for the strikers is that on the striking end right now.
That's pushed by Tanzil. And they pick up just a single. They could have gone for a second there. Here is Tanzil Sheikh on strike now to face his first ball. He can also hit the ball, Mitesh. He's capable of those shots as well.
Well, it's right now about forming a partnership and yet hitting those boundaries. Yeah, they'll take one there. Brings an end to a very successful over in terms of runs conceded for Cement Giants. They've just conceded 6 runs. So that's a very good over by the Mombasa Cement Giants. Halfway through the innings, Mahadev strikers are 74 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. They require another 113 in just 10 overs.
Yeah, Mitesh, this is do or die now, and it's all guns out, no risks. I mean, full-on risks. Come out for them, go for them, take your opportunities. Here's Pushpak with amazing figures on the board for the Mombasa Cement Giants. He's in here for his second over. Precisely, it must have been, and it definitely is proving to be a tough task since he's over. That's crunched away. It's going to find the boundary, this one. What a shot there from Tanzil. And he's found the boundary against Pushpak. Game on. That's up and over. It's going to come right here to the boundary, right underneath us here at the pavilion. How about that for a shot? Maybe they require more than two in every over going forward now. The runs have just come in trickling. 105 of 58 with those two boundaries coming in, bringing up their score to 82. Pushpak under pressure. Great drive there from Tanzil Sheikh. Just picks up a single, gives the chance. Oh, they pick up one more with that misfield there.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant awareness by the batsman. A slight fumble and they are back for that extra run.
Yes. Mitesh, this is something we've seen a lot here in this Swaminarayan Pro20. A small fumble, 2 seconds long. That's here. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3. And in those 3 seconds, a run is taken. So, absolutely. That's smacked over. It's coming right towards us. It's going to be a huge one. One bounce for Tanzil Sheikh. What an over this is.
Tanzil Sheikh is making sure the run rate doesn't go above 12. He's brought down to 10 point. He's brought down to even below 11 now. And the bowler looks confused. Tanzil Sheikh is batting at ease. He's just scored 3 boundaries of perhaps the most successful bowler for the Cement Giants in this inning so far.
Yes, his bowling figures at the start of this over was 2 wickets for 7 runs. Now it looks like any noble bowler's scoreboard. 88 for 4 wickets. Final ball to come in this over. That's a swing and a miss, and it's going to run towards the boundary.
Oh, what an over for the Mahadev strikers. This has turned out to be buys there.
Huge spin there, Mitesh. And it took the batsman by surprise as well as the keeper and ran for the boundary, bringing up 92 runs for the loss of 4 wickets after 11 overs. Tanzil Sheikh on 15 runs. Chirag Sisodia on 6. Pushpak proving to be expensive in that one. 25 runs and 2 wickets in his innings so far. After 11 overs, Mombasa Cement Giants have picked up 4 wickets. Mahadev strikers are on 92 for the loss of 4 after 11. Tanzil Sheikh on 15. And Chirag on 6. Incoming to bowl is Mohit Jawa.
Can Chirag continue the onslaught?
Can Mohit continue his spell? Oh, that was nicked close.
Slapped that over the point region. Just missed. I think that ball had a bit of extra pace in it. Yep.
Swing and he's out! He's gone bowled by Mohit Jawa! That's what he can do! You swing, he'll take you for surprise. He picks up his second wicket, and how about that middle stump? Not the first one we've seen tonight. It's a classic wicket there for the Mombasa Cement Giants. Oh my!
It's an absolute pitch of a delivery. You miss, I hate. Chirag didn't read that ball. Just went for a hard slog sweep at that. It looks downward from here for the strikers. Yeah, it's the bowlers coming in from here on.
Lucas Oluwatch coming in for the Mahadev strikers, and definitely a striker for the Mahadev side. He can definitely hit them. 95 or 52. Too early to call for game over, Mitesh.
Yeah, slightly a bit. Yeah, look, it's a bit early, but they need someone to stake there. They need someone to remain there. They've lost wickets at regular intervals, and that is really hurting the strikers' attempt to chase this total of 188 down. The run rate now is climbing towards 11. And what's the worrying factor is it's the bowlers that are coming into bat. So how much can they hit the long handle?
I think in today's day and age, cricket has become such a sport that bowlers or batsmen both can do the job. And right now, the responsibility has fallen on the bowlers, and they must do the job. Today, we had Lucas Oluwatch not perform as well as we would like with the ball, but he can definitely surprise us here with the bat. Just getting comfortable right now in the middle of the pitch. Of course, with the man with the ball who is looking in fine form. That's a great drive.
Lucas
Call is
looking
for
to
two.
come back for a second. I think Tanzil has told him to just stay one. Tanzil has been striking them well so far.
Yeah, and we will be looking to him to hit them even against Mohit Jawa, because that's what you're going to do to put a bowler under pressure. But how about that for that delivery? Taking that wicket, middle stump. Such a beautiful one to watch. And what a player to watch as well here at the Swaminarayan Pro20 for the Mombasa Cement Giants.
Absolutely. And every day we get to see some very good players turn up, perform well for their teams. And it's all fun because they are getting to interact with these international players.
Ooh, that's nicked.
Many players.
Inside edge, running towards the boundary. Lucas Oluwatch might just get 4 runs here. Will the fielder get there? No, he will not. It's 4 runs to his name. And right now, the run rate has creeped up to 11. And they now just required 11 runs of every over. And Mahadev strikers are at 98 for the loss of 5 after 12. Lucas Oluwatch on 5 and Tanzil on 16.
It's a tough ask because they have to go this for the next 8 overs. Hot chai is good. It will cool this down. Huh? No, sugar, that is okay. It's dissolved, yeah? The chai bana is a must. Chai for me is a must. Chai જોઈએ bana.
Yeah. Dinesh Nakrani coming in to bowl his second over. And 10 minutes to 10 here in Nairobi West. Oh, that's up and over. There's a fielder underneath. It's going to bounce. Nakrani is... And they swap. Both the fielders over there swap, saying that if you thought I couldn't catch it, you catch it then. Come on, show us what you got.
I can bowler always thinks it's a drop, that the player give his 100% commitment. It's always seems the case. But if it's the other way around and it's the same bowler drop or catch, he will not know where to hide it.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what happens in the, heat of the moment and the game as well. Where you have now the frustrations creeping in. That's a swing there.
One to the long one boundary.
Yeah, but Nagrani here is being hit all around the pitch. Not something usually you would see.
But he's just he's just conceding 1 run. So definitely not a concern to Mombasa Cement Giants. And Nakrani, as you correctly mentioned.
100 up for the Mahadev strikers. That's a huge call from the umpire.
You can see that how fans behind the wicket are super excited. They are even appealing louder than the players on the pitch.
Yeah, there are definitely some Mombasa Cement Giant fans there behind the batsman. That finds the gap. And the fielder.
And the run rate is creeping towards 12. And now that's going to be a big worrying sign for the strikers. They need to do some magic. They need to find 1 over with at least 20 plus runs just to ease down this asking rate.
This is the end of this over. It's a swing and a miss.
What a delivery by Dinesh. What a way to finish your over. At the end of 13 overs, Mahadev strikers are 102 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. They required 85 in just 42 deliveries.
Yeah, Mohit Jawa brought in for his final over in this match. And tough indeed it is going to be. 5 down. And 7 more overs to come. Mombasa Cement Giants proved to be crucial in the last 5 overs. Mitesh.
I think they need to attack a player now, and I think they shouldn't leave it for too late.
Yeah, Lucas Oluwatch is still looking to, connect them. He got a lucky boundary there with a huge edge. But now he's going to face Mohit Jawa, who is on 2 wickets. That's a huge swing and a miss, and it's gone. It's out. His 3rd wicket. It's Mohit Jawa, man of the match performance tonight for the Mombasa Cement Giants, for sure.
Yeah, wild slogs shot finds the edge, just getting to the 30-yard shot. 3rd man position, and of course I think Mohit Jawa deserves to be the player of the match tonight. There's nothing wrong he's doing today. He batted brilliantly, and now he's taken 3 wickets, just conceding 16 runs. Wow, what an all-round performance he's had so far.
Yeah, this is just now building up the confidence for the Mombasa Cement Giants, and they know that the points are in the bag. With Lucas Oluwatch walking back to the dressing room for the Mahadev strikers. In comes Rikesh Hirani, the 7th man in to bat for the Mahadev strikers. And this is a great start of the eighth batsman coming in.
The strikers are in not some bother, but a big problem now in terms of how many batsmen are left in the dugout and the required rate. It just seems to be much steeper and steeper as they keep on losing regular wickets.
Well, let's see what Rikesh can do here as Mohit Jawa continues his beautiful spell here in this match. The atmosphere here is great. The smell of chai in the combox.
Oh, I love
just
everyone
crept in.
bringing hot tea for the commentary.
Rikesh with his first delivery, and it's a wide. Thank you. Yeah, this is what it's all about, especially being on the Shree Kachileva Patel Samaj grounds. This is a home ground for me, Mitesh. It's another swing and a miss, and it's a wide though. I said this is home. Yes, they've asked me always, feel at home, whatever you want, Aviro. That's what they say here. You know, you don't have to defend Rikesh for every delivery. It's not like he's going to create any problems here in the com box.
Try to slap that. What an over it's turning out to be by Mohit. Oh, it's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant performance so far by him.
I think this is a man of the match for me tonight. Here he is for his final delivery.
Yep, but singles are not going to hurt Mombasa Cement Giants right now.
Yeah, 3 wickets, 19 runs. Mohit Jawa take a bow, and of course scoring the bulk of the runs for the Mombasa Cement Giants in the first innings. He is definitely going to take home the MVP certificate for today. What do you think, Mitesh, for you?
So with this win, pretty much Mombasa Cement Giants would be confirming their position to the semi-finals. The Strikers have one more game on Wednesday. They have a rest day tomorrow. I just feel playing 2 games in a row, 2 consecutive days, has taken a toll on them tonight.
They just pick up the single there. Yeah, I would agree. You know, playing on the Sunday in the heat, but picking up that win, very important. And today again, back in the action. Looking a little, you know, out of shape and a bit bent over. Yeah,
Oh,
it's going
pressure,
to...
pressure on Mahadev Strikers. It just seems to be way far for the target now.
How about that for a shot down the ground? Get straight to the fielder.
Fielded by Dominic.
Dinesh Nakrani still to pick up a wicket here.
It's an interesting strategy that the captain of Mombasa Cement Giant has adopted throughout the whole tournament.
What a shot that is from Rikesh. And it's getting himself 4 runs. What a shot for that boundary. How about that? For finesse touch. In comes the ball from Dinesh Nakrani and gets him nice on an edge.
Oh,
Racing towards the boundary there.
had to
4
get
runs
off
for
first
the
to
Mombasa.
protect themselves. Like I was saying, it's been a very interesting approach how the Cement Giant captain has used Dominic Wesonga. Usually comes to ball his first over in the last 5 overs, and he's been brilliant so far. He's picked up the only hat-trick of the tournament.
Yeah, there's a lot of calling there. Rikesh just shrugging that one off. Said, oh,
Let's see
that's
how
the
he
best you
responds.
got.
Let's see how he responds to this now. One
Same
more
thing
shot
again.
ball by Dinesh. Oh, it's fire out there. Tanzil going to Rikesh saying, easy boy, don't worry.
Yeah, this is some heated moments that we have here. Rikesh to face the last bowler from Dinesh. That's knocked over. It's racing towards the boundary. Fielder gets there. Just a single picked up there. Dinesh Nagrani.
112 runs for the loss of 6 wickets after 15 overs. And Mahadev strikers need 75 in 5 overs. It's what we call a miracle from here on.
75 of 30. Points to go second on the table and confirmation points to go into the semi-final as well.
Absolutely, because this is their last group stage. So pressure will be on the strikers not only today, not tonight, but also in the game that they are playing. Pushpak brought into the attack, and perhaps a spinner is whom Rikesh could fancy hitting a few long sixes.
That's well connected. It's going to find the boundary there.
That's found the boundary.
Rikesh there with another improvised shot, swept away for 4 runs under his belt. And what a nice shot that is. An important boundary picked up in this over, number 16. And yeah, both fielders there only running towards the ball, nothing doing to stop it. Pushpak starts on a really good note here in the game, but turning out to be expensive now.
Well, he delivered the sucker punch to the Mahadev strikers, getting 2 of their star batsmen in the space of
That's
1
crunched towards the fielder, and he gets...
That's sloppy, total sloppy. Batsman should have come back for 2 runs there.
Yes, absolutely. The batsman should have taken 2 runs there. Fielder kind of misfielded over there at the boundary. Luckily not conceding the 4 runs, but saved 3. 70 of 28. Mitesh, this is a contest that is looking quite wary, but Tanzil and Rikesh finding the boundaries, who knows? That's nicked away, and it's going to find another boundary. Wow! This is Tanzil in the action now, and joining Rikesh, finding the boundaries. That's a huge edge off the bat, racing past Nemaya Odiambo, and there's nothing much he could do there. Pushpak now concedes 30.
If they get a 6 in this over, it will just be interesting to see how Pushpak and the Cement Giants go about with it.
That's knocked over. That's
down
going to
the
rain.
boundary, mid-off boundary.
Oh,
well timed by Tanzil
wow.
Sheikh.
How about that for a shot? Almost a helicopter. Looked like one. Tanzil Sheikh with that one. Oh.
Yeah, I had to dig that out.
That had so much pace and power behind it. Fielder couldn't even get there in time. Pushpak creating an expensive over here for his side.
1 run there. 14 runs so far in the over. And it's still below the required rate. That is the fascinating thing.
No, it's going to be more like this. They still have 4 more overs, and if they continue to come this way, with a bulk of the runs. As you can see, there's 3
Rikesh-
boundaries
Rikesh needs to sign this for
with
a
a
half
fourth
a dozen
boundary.
now. For a half a dozen.
Maybe he'll think about it when he maintains his
And
strike.
that's 15 required for the over. They have achieved this over's quota. 60 runs needed in the last 4 overs.
Now. Very expensive over there from Pushpak. And Rikesh and Tanzil are in the groove and in the mood of creating a great partnership here between themselves, and they still have 4 overs to do some more damage for
Their
their
star
side.
bowler is back in the attack. They need to carry on. They need to make sure that they get runs. Minimum of 10 runs in this over. Just that they keep the run rate within sight.
Nemaya Odiambo with his first of the delivery. That's nicked away.
Trying to come back for 2. Will settle for 1. Tanzil Sheikh on strike now, facing Nemaya.
Tanzil is one of those batsmen that will really enjoy the pace, but too soon to say right now as he faces Nemaya Odiambo. Tanzil has produced some wild shots here tonight. Will we see some more? Yes, we will! That's the answer! It almost took out the floodlights there, Mitesh. That is a huge one! It's a massive 6!
He picked up the slow delivery very well from the bowler and he sent that back over the long one. But look at that. Waited eternity for that ball and sent it over the mid-on boundary. Oh,
That took out almost the floodlights there. Ball has sailed over.
can they get 20 plus in this over?
Here comes Nemaya with his 3rd delivery. It's a huge nick and it's gone. It's a wicket. How unfortunate there for Mahadev strikers. They've lost Tanzil Sheikh off 34 runs, and it's Nemaya Odiambo that picks up the wicket that is caught behind. Here is the pace that he got. Swing, nicked, picked up by the wicketkeeper.
Oh, what a way to and what difference pace can do to you. One slow delivery sent over the boundary for half a dozen, and then one with full pace has just got the edge of the batsman, caught behind.
Hiten coming in to bat for the Mahadev strikers. And what an action-packed over this is from Nemaya Odiambo. Huge 6 there from Tanzil Sheikh. Huge enough to cover the size of the floodlights here at the Swaminarayan, the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj Swaminarayan Pro20 League. And after that, goes for another biggie. Gets nicked and edged and caught at the back. And the Mahadev strikers have lost their 7th wicket. They require 53 in 21.
I think now it's just got very difficult for them. Tanzil was the batsman who was finding boundaries at ease. And it just seems like the Giants will pull off another defense.
Slower delivery there, finds the fielder. Well read by Hiten. Nemaya Odiambo is proving to be a little bit of trouble here with the variation of his bowling. Bringing in pace, slow ones. So the Mombasa Cement Giants here looking to pick up second position in the league table. As now the score to keep up for the Mahadev Strikers is slowly losing momentum.
I think the turning point was that over by Pushpa Kirai. He got 2 wickets
In quick succession, in the same wicket.
in the same over, and that too for Rakib Patel and Tishara Pereira. That to me was the turning point and pretty much swung the results towards one end of the pendulum.
Oh, what a great touch there, but unfortunately finds a field on the boundary. Great improvisation shot there from Hiten.
At the end of 17 overs, 135 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. They required 52 in just 3 overs. I think the Mombasa Cement Giants are pretty much just trying to ensure that they just finish this formality of the 3 overs.
And I think the Mahadev Strikers are trying to do it with some dignity.
But there's no intent by any batsman.
Rikesh will definitely look to take on Dinesh's delivery. Up in the air and finds a man. He is gone. That's their 8th wicket. Dinesh Nagrani picks up his all-important wicket after being costly for 23 runs. Rikesh Hirani is caught in the circle and is sent back to the dressing room. Slower delivery edged out there from Rikesh. And incoming batsman is Vraj Patel for the Mahadev Strikers. And what a celebration this is for the Mombasa Cement Giants. You know what it means to them putting it together.
It's just been a very, very poor performance with the bat by the strikers. They will have a lot of reassessment to do for the next match. All is
Last batsman to go out for the Mahadev Strikers, Rikesh Hirani on 40. Incoming batsman, Raj Patel.
I think a lot of team talk will be going on around where they lost this, where this match just drifted towards the bowling side.
Yeah, that's just a bye picked up there from Raj Patel. Lots of pace coming in from Nakrani as well. The last wicket there you could see mistimed by Rikesh, getting the edge of the bat. The ball sailing into the arms of the fielder. 8 wickets down, here we are, and we require 50 runs in 15 balls.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, a lot will need to go in terms of discussions of how they managed to have a batting collapse like this, the Mahadev strikers. They know they are a better batting unit than today's performance. They will have a day to regroup before they take the field again on Wednesday. In what becomes
That's gone and nicked for 4 runs. They will get a consolidation boundary there from Hiten Vekaria. Just sneaking under the keeper's gloves, racing towards the boundary. There you go. It's just a small nick. Racing towards 4 runs picked up. And now they require 46 in 13 balls.
so Mahadev strikers' last game on Wednesday will pretty much become a virtual knockout, or you may call it a virtual qualifier for them into the semis, because then we get into the business end of the tournament from Thursday onwards, where we get the first semi-final, and at the end of 18 overs, the Mombasa Cement Giants just require 2 more wickets to win the game, while the strikers require 46 runs in 2, and it will just get more difficult for them because Nemaya is having the ball in his hand.
Nemaya coming in to bowl the 19th over for the Mombasa Cement Giants. Facing him is Vraj Patel. Coming in.
Vraj Patel on the striking end. Well, driven to the cover in between point and cover.
Yeah, as you
Brilliant
can
to
see.
see tailenders bat. You know, they have all the freedom to express their shots.
Who do you think is the captain on the pitch for Mombasa Cement Giants? Nelson
I
is
think
not
Dinesh
there.
is Dinesh is making the calls.
Because Elton Chigumbura as well as Nelson is not on the pitch.
Another brilliantly disguised slow delivery by Nemaya.
From here, it was floating in the air for so long. You would feel like you wish you had the bat. But being there is a different case. Here's a slow delivery again. Slowly floated.
Expect this to go like a bullet train now.
Well, my bets are on that. Straight to the fielder. We didn't see Dominic bowl today.
I don't think it was necessary. It was not required. Oh, Mombasa Cement Giants would be way happy how this match has turned out. They now pretty much have at least 3 days to rest.
Yes, Mombasa Cement Giants definitely will look very bright and, positive coming into the semi-finals of this Swaminarayan Pro20 League. If they pick up an important 2 points in this game, which they are definitely looking to do so in match number 13B, facing the Mahadev strikers. That's up. He read the slower delivery. It's a full toss and it's a maximum here. What a 6 that was. Raj Patel getting in the action and getting it right across here from the pavilion. Nemaya Odiambo gets it wrong that time. Wasn't disguised as he normally does.
I think it's been quite. His slow ball is quite readable. It's taking a very deep, long flight. And the sequence he has been of that I've observed is every slow ball is followed by a very quick short pitch delivery.
Now, let's look at the scoreboard for a second here. 19 overs up, and the Mahadev strikers are at 149 for the loss of 8, and they require 38 in 6 balls. Would you say those 38 balls came in the last 2 overs of the innings when the Cement Giants were batting?
Well, Dinesh actually ripped Rakib's last over. He had 3 huge sixes there. And it's always the case. If you end the inning on a high, you're going to come back fully pumped.
After 19 overs, Mahadev strikers on 149 runs for the loss of 8. They require 38 runs in 6 balls. Raj Budia coming in for the final over for the Mombasa Cement Giants. Final over here, Mitesh. That's up in the air. Is it going to go the distance?
Night sky.
Oh,
Wow,
it's
well
just dropped in
what
the
a
middle.
brilliant attempt.
Yeah,
Coming in from the mid-on boundary, close to the 30-yard mark. Oh, that is a brilliant attempt.
that's flown up into the sky there by Hiten. And it was up in the sky for quite some time before it came down. The 2 fielders came in between. Great effort there.
Oh, he did
But
great
that was
to
a tough
reach
one.
there.
Raj Budia there producing a great delivery here. Slower delivery as well. 36 from 4. That's match set and done. For those of you who are watching here, the Swaminarayan Pro20. Swing and a miss. Great delivery from Raj Budia.
Yeah, everything just didn't go right for the Mahadev strikers today. They lost the toss, considered 188. Batting hasn't lived up to its expectation. What a
Great.
brilliant over this is turning out to be by Raj. 2 deliveries to go.
Wow, Mitesh. Match number 13, highly anticipated here. Some upsets, some glorious moments, some that you did not see coming for sure. But at this stage, Mombasa Cement Giants are looking to defend their score. And it's up and over.
That's
It's
a
a
six.
6. Just before the final delivery.
Oh, dropped by the spectator outside there. Come on, young man. You got to catch that.
Great shot there from Hiten Vekaria, who has done a great job here bringing in a cameo to wrap up this innings. He's still got 1 more ball to face. And we are going to see Raj Budia finish this game here tonight at the Swaminarayan Pro20. Oh, it's another biggie! It's another 6, and what a way to finish it!
Congratulations to the Mombasa Cement Giants on making it to the semi-finals. Commiserations to the Mahadev strikers. All is not lost for you guys. You have a game, 1 more game to go yet. But well played to the Mombasa Cement Giants. They were brilliant. They were outstanding with the bat, outstanding with the ball. Brilliantly. And that is it from us here at the com box.
Yes, myself, Jamil Alibai, as well as Mitesh Shavra, coming in from Radio 44 to bring you all the action and entertainment here at the Swaminarayan Pro20 League 2023. And match number 13 ends in agony for the Mahadev strikers, while Mombasa Cement Giants continue to march on to pick up the points and win by 23 runs here at the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj International Stadium for the Swaminarayan Pro20. Make sure you are here with us tomorrow, 7 p.m. onwards, as we have the action continuing here at the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj Mombasa Cement Giants celebrate as they pick up 2 points, going second in the table of the Swaminarayan Pro20. From here in the combox, it's a wrap up and a good night. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow right here, same time, same place.
We've got the dignitaries from Mombasa Cement, the CEO Harish Bhai, and Director for Brand Limited, Mr. Deepak. Please come here in the middle. And the man of the match for tonight, Mohit Java. Had a brilliant evening today, both with the ball and the bat. मोहित, कैसा रहा आज का मैच? आपने बहुत बढ़िया शुरुआत दी पहले बैट के साथ, और फिर जब गेंदबाजी करने का वक्त आया 3 बढ़िया विकेट लिए आपने।
जी, मैच काफ़ी अच्छा रहा है। हम लोगों को मस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट था ये गेम जीतना, टेबल में बने रहने के लिए। बाकी सब अच्छा हुआ, बैटिंग, बॉलिंग, फील्डिंग, ए टू जेड।
और एक बात देखिए हमने आपकी टीम के कि आप लोग बहुत अच्छी तरह से कोई भी स्कोर आप बनाते हो तो डिफेंड बहुत अच्छा करते हो वो।
जी, हमारी बॉलिंग लाइन बहुत अच्छी है और हम एक यूनिटी के साथ खेलते हैं, सब एक दूसरे की बात को
ठीक है, नॉट टू वरी, यू हैव डन द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट जॉब। कांग्रेचुलेशंस टू द टीम एंड कांग्रेचुलेशंस टू यू वंस अगेन। That brings us to the end of match number 13. The Mombasa Cement Giants have won it.